Hey, welcome in, Taurus. I'm Elizabeth, Tru2itt Connections, here for your reading as we march right into May. This is going to be a mix of Oracle and Tarot. And for more information about me and booking readings, you can find it in the description. So let's get right to it. These cards are by Lindsay Knight, and they're very interesting. You may resonate with the letter S, some of you, and shapeshifter. This is where you're being a bit of a chameleon. And we'll keep going and talk about this more. I'm looking at these oracles for signs and symbols, and we're going to do a little past life look too. So interesting. First of all, ST. And as I was preparing for this, Taurus, the table flew out. This card, assessment. So you really have to look at why you're being a chameleon and not really being your true self. And we're going to get more into what Lindsay Knight has written about this, but life path completion number 9, the Hermit. Actually, she created this deck based around the number 9. This is beautiful. This is the kind of energy you are in this year. You're completing some cycles. So you guys may resonate with some of that, Taurus. But also what I want you to understand about the shapeshifter from Lindsay is, where is it? This is about being, of course, highly intuitive, a major empath. That's why you have the ability to change to the environment around you, and that is not always a bad thing. It's great to be adaptable, but understand, you do have to be the real you. It's changing according to your environment, but being shrouded. Not liking confrontation or conflict. So, we all have to deal with that though. And it's better to be the real you and, be adaptable, but be the real you. Don't be shrouded. Now, the table is about obviously taking a good look at how much energy you're giving away as you go through this sort of chameleon type of pattern. So you want to assess that and see where it's best to focus your energy. And then in comes this. So as the Hermit also, you're going to be doing this assessment. You're going to know where to focus, where to channel your energy, what needs to go so that you can bring in, new relationships, new opportunities, new jobs. And once you go to this new path, it's not always easy either. There's a lot of disruption when you go to one. So, just assess what you really want to keep in your life and what must go. And also understand that you may need to drop some burdens and responsibilities that really don't belong to you and look for opportunities that are bound to come in once you've completed the cycle. You'll have clarity, and in all of this too, I think you'll feel rather organized, especially as we move with the energy of May and your birthday, by the way, Taurus. Happy birthday. And just the spring energy moving into summer, there's a lot of reason to feel you will come across opportunities as you let some go. Let's look at some of the past life energy, Taurus, that's represented for you here. And, I did do a lot of pre-shuffle. You are super highly intuitive. We're backing that up. You are an old soul. You are just like the magician. You can really manifest things. You do maybe have some secrets and you're shrouding some things. 163, 9, endings, beginnings, completions, beginnings. In a past life, there could have been issues about, how do I say this for YouTube? Issues around unaliving, things like that, being really knotted up as you go through this transition, but you need to trust in that intuition big time. And I know you know that. That's why you're here, right, Taurus? This is the gifted. And really, this talks about being so adaptable to your environment. And people really flock to you because you're so sparkly and helpful and intuitive and insightful. But you can't give all of your energy away. I want you to watch out for energy vampires because they're just drawn to you like a magnet. And that's where you have to assess where you're putting your energy, Taurus. And then this 63, which again, think of that as 9 and completions. But in a past life too, some of the energy here is hanging on. So we need to assess what we're hanging on to. Also, there's, struggling with letting things go. But you're divinely guided here. It's a cycle for you this year to do this. The timing is right. And I know you feel it. Drop me a comment. Let me know what's going on with you. Let's spill the tea. There's some fear represented here of exposure, shame, guilt, punishment. So, you've got to, you got to rise above that. You can do it. Don't let everyone suck your energy away because you need some for yourself. You may feel silenced right now, but please, when appropriate, in the right relationships, the right people, feel confident in expressing and communicating. If it's toxic, let it go. Just, and just again, there's some legacy there of maybe finding someone in the past who had hurt themselves and, a little bit of odd energy there with that. So let me know who that resonates with. Now we're going to move on to Light Seers Tarot, which I am doing, flipped out. Yeah, you're really assessing what's going on in your life, as you can tell. All right, let's keep going. Anyway, what I was saying is I've shuffled these with reversals. So we'll see where that goes. Page of Cups, 4 of Cups, Page of Cups. A lot of water energy here, Taurus. 9 of Pentacles. Wow. I think there's an offer that's come in. You feel like, literally when pigs fly, as you can see on the card. This person really likes you. I don't know, but you're just not having it. I don't think you really, that's what you're after right now. With that 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Justice in reverse. 9. We've got 11 here. Interesting. Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. Look at these major arcana cards coming out now. All right, listen. You've got to get your balance back. You're not ready for this love offer, Taurus. Let's keep that in mind. You've got some stability, some independence, some healing to still do, and you need to be more balanced. But this is Judgment energy. It's also a 2. It's High Priestess energy. It is good karma coming your way. It is healing. It is time. Intuitively, you know this. You know what this all means. I see it as good karma coming your way. Five of Swords in reverse, you're really starting to see the clarity. I really think you're starting to see the clarity here. And I'm going to reference Chris Ann here, Light Seers Tarot. I'm going to check the reversal because I haven't done this in a while. But I can tell that you're not as caught up in your head as you used to be. But there's changes. Undoubtedly, Taurus. Big changes. You're not going to feel as able to adapt to the changes as you used to. So I need you to feel more deserving of this that's coming in. More deserving of self-love and confidence and independence and knowing that that's okay. And I do think you're going to be a bit of a bridge for someone. And I want you to understand not to feel guilty about your own win in this situation. Whatever really brought you down, you're rising above it. It's coming in beautifully. And I don't want you to feel guilty about having some success, a desire for peace and balance. And kind of a realization in this that there are no winners. So you just, understand what needs to let go. Boy, these are coming out a lot in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Again, you're not seeing the clarity you need to, but you're letting go of the grief. You really are finding the key here. Another 5. These reversals are good, though, because if this is about love, this person wasn't all you thought it was. He, she, gender fluid. They are not as real. And I think now you know it. You're not stuck. 5 of Wands in reverse. Somebody's really jealous about this, you guys, Taurus people. We're going to clarify this with Spirit Song Tarot, but this is jealousy that feels conflict that gets escalated, is what I'm just intuitively interpreting. I'm going to verify with Chris Ann because I just want to see what's going on here, right? Yeah. This is being overly competitive and based on some of the other messages. I want you to understand you do deserve this win. You do deserve to move on, to let things go, to have clarity. This person doesn't have clarity. I want you to look for the opportunities to collaborate as you go through these changes. Be the real you. Be adaptable, but don't be a chameleon. Don't worry about conflict and everything. You're going to get through it gracefully. Like that. Ta-da! And you've flipped around really what are often two troublesome cards. So I applaud you on that. And again, this is a tendency to avoid conflict, which we talked about in the beginning. So I want you to just face your fears head on. All right, Taurus? So we're going to clarify this a couple more times. There you go, 9 of Cups. When you do this, you face your fears head on. A lot of emotional balance comes in and you're ready to move on. 9 again. Gratitude and fulfillment, though. See? Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. It gets everything. And transformation. Look at this. Transition and liberation. Beautiful. Just setting your soul free. One more, and then I'll let you go. Thank you for being here. See, 8 of Shells, 8 of Cups. You're literally walking away from this, and I applaud you. You don't have to take my opinion about any of this. This is just my opinion. But there's a new path out there for you after you understand who, what needs to go and what stays. And then there's this big transformation. This is about renewal. This is about a quest as well. We're in an 8 year. This is an 8. We're done with the 9s. Let's go to 1. But the 8 is a balanced renewal, liberation, fulfillment. So you're headed in the right direction. You just have to be the real you. Thank you guys for checking out this reading and the channel. Please follow, and I will catch you on the next one. Love and much peace.